What is going on, guys? It's Guy with Never Hedge, and today we are talking about Thorchain, token symbol Rune. And actually, one of my buddies tipped me off on this one, and we're currently sitting at $12.81. We did just have a pretty massive sell-off right now. You know, this is today's chart, so it was up as high as $13.83, and then big drop $1 essentially down to $12.95-ish, $12.80. But I want to go back a little bit. So if you got in back in essentially August, this was one fucking penny, 1.264 cents. And so already this coin has basically 1,000x'd. And I think it could probably go to another 10x by the end of Q1 2022. And we'll get to that in a little bit. First, I want to go over to DEX tools right now, because if you are thinking about getting in, this is probably a pretty good time, as the RSI right now is sitting at 43.19. So those are the kind of times where you want to buy in. Ideally, it would be down here when it was oversold at 27.56, even here 26.07 in the last day or so. This thing should rebound quite nicely. We're gonna go over their website next. So the way this token works is it's pretty fucking complicated, and let's see if we can make sense of this right here. So it's basically backed. It's got nodes in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Bitcoin chain, Ethereum chain, and Binance chain, and it's essentially backed by all of these tokens here. And it looks like it starts with one-way state pegs. Nodes are connected to BNB, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other chains via the Bitfrost modules. Once nodes are done syncing, they begin watching vault addresses on each chain. If they ever see an inbound transaction concerning a vault address, they watch, they deserialize it, and they convert it into a witness transaction. Once a supermajority of nodes agree on a particular transaction, it moves from a pending state to a finalized transaction. And it looks like we have snippets of the code here. It looks like these things can observe as many chains as they want, as long as it makes economic sense, i.e. server operation cost versus the value driven by the added chain. The more swaps, the better for the nodes and liquidity pools. Next, the state machine performs logic so that a ticks out gets created. The state machine performs logic such as ordering transactions, computing state changes, and delegating them to a particular inbound vault. Finally, a ticks out item is created and stored in the key value store. The item details which chain it should be sent on, and the destination address and the vault it should be sent from, and the maximum gas that should be spent. This is an example. So it looks like the Asgard vault is a pub key during the TSS key signing ceremony. They have no private keys. All right, so this is very important here. But sir, what's Yggdrasil vault, and why wouldn't a node operator just steal from it? Yggdrasil is a hot vault where some small amount of funds are stored on Thor nodes, which allows for faster transactions during swaps. A node operator wouldn't steal assets from the vault because, as an operator, they must bond a minimum amount of Rune to secure the network. Today, the lowest bond is 302,506 Rune, worth more than 3.7 million USD. If they steal from their own vault, they get slashed from their bond 1.5x the amount stolen. They lose more than they gain. It makes zero economic sense. So essentially theft proof there. Looks like they have over 100 public and anonymous servers operating right now. All right, so that's the technical aspect of the Thorchain protocol. And now we'll get into a little bit on Rune. Is the actual token itself. Looks like Rune has 5 distinct superpowers, first of which being liquidity, and as it is a settlement asset. The second of which is security as a Sybil-resistant mechanism and mean for driving economic behavior. The third is governance, and it signals priority on chain. Fourth being incentives, it pays out rewards, charges fees, and subsidizes gas. And the last one, and most important, is the amplifier. It elevates all of the assets. So this is the first bit here on liquidity, and the Rune token avoids diluting pair liquidity. Rune is the base currency and is required to be provided alongside every asset in pools. Without a native settlement currency, each asset would need to be pooled with every other asset, which would eventually result in hundreds of new pools to be created for just one new asset, which would dilute liquidity. If Thorchain supported 1,000 chains, it would only need 1,000 pools. A competitor would need a whopping 499,500 pools. They have quite the moat surrounding it over competitors. And the big thing here is going from their Twitter, the Thorchain protocols and the nodes are not actually in mainnet settings right now. They're still on the testnet and they're still in beta. But pinned tweet from October 21st by Thorchain says, mainnet by Christmas, let's fucking go. They have an AMA this Friday, which is at 5 in the morning Eastern time. So good luck getting up for that. And if you look, a lot of their website isn't even up yet. So they're still very much in beta. But I take back what I said, 10x by end of Q1. I think they probably hit $100 as soon as their mainnet launch is live, because the volume has been pouring in on this quite a bit. But right now they're still in beta, so it's still pretty early on this. They've only got, let's see here, 14,034 holders. It looks like there's a little more of a dip. Looks like that RSI is down even lower to 32.4. So even a better buying opportunity than even a couple of minutes ago. You can see the total market cap is around 3.2 billion. I would imagine this, once their mainnet is live, they surpass Shiba Inu. Let's see here on the rankings, whereas Shiba Inu is sitting at 26.638 billion. I don't know if they make it quite past Dogecoin, but I think Shiba is probably a pretty safe bet. And let's see, all the way down, where is Rune? Thorchain, right here. They're all the way down to 58. I think they definitely cracked the top 10 once their mainnet is live. That is just about going to do it for this one, guys. So as always, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more updates on Thorchain, as well as other stocks and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next video.